So your relationship with money is formed by the time you're 5 years old. I'd love you to shout out some of the things your parents told you about money. What did you hear about money that was negative? Just shout it out. Don't wait to be called. There's not enough money. It's hard to make money. Money doesn't grow on trees. What else? It's dirty. See, isn't that interesting? Money is dirty. We say things like, look at that fat cat. That person is filthy rich. We say rich bitch. And we have belief that money is dirty. And yet you can do beautiful things with money. If you see, John and I, we have a business, but as we got more money, we started to create all these free products. We do tutorials on YouTube. We're now putting our stuff into schools. We give it all. If we didn't have money, we couldn't do it. We couldn't be helping children all over the world with these free schools programs if we didn't have money. But why is money dirty? It's a great thing. Where does it come from, the belief that money is dirty? Yeah, religious. People say the Bible says, the pursuit of money is the root of all evil. It doesn't. It says the pursuit of money, the expense of everything else is the root of all evil. I really want to help you grow, but you can help me back by liking and subscribing. If you like and subscribe, I can let you know what else is coming up to help you grow. We always want to grow and expand, not contract. So please like, please subscribe, and please write to me and let me know how I can help you. What kind of stuff would you like to hear? What kind of material? And I promise you I'll do it for you. But what we're going to do now is go into hypnosis and have a look at your blocks. Most people have what I call limiting beliefs, blocking thoughts, fear. The biggest fear is rejection. We can spend ages looking at this, but it will always come down to one thing. I'm scared I might get rejected. My customers might hate my product. People might give my book a terrible review. Someone might not like it. And that's true, but someone else might love it. You can't please everyone, but you can please yourself. So we're going to have a look at where you got these beliefs from, because the quickest thing is to just get rid of them. And I'm going to focus a lot on wealth, but if your issue is love or health, when I'm going back, just switch it in your head to something else. Give me a negative thought you think on a regular basis, anyone in this room. Just give me a negative thought. I'm tired. I'm not enough. I'm stressed. Well, people add on, I'm chronically tired. I'm exhausted. I could eat a horse. I've never been enough. And so the mind is going to make that real. How do you flip it? I'm tired becomes, I'm just a little dehydrated. I do need some sleep. Tonight I'm going to get 8 hours sleep and feel amazing. But for the next few hours I can power through this. I'm not enough becomes, of course I'm enough. I'm exhausted becomes the same thing. I'm a little fatigued. And I'm going to get a lot of sleep tonight. So we've got to keep flipping our thoughts. So let's go back and find the negative thoughts. Then we're going to flip them. So make yourself comfortable. Getting hypnotized is really easy. I'd like you to really learn this habit and use it a lot, because it can change your life. You know, when you're sitting on the tube, you can hypnotize yourself to wake up, to have a great memory for anything you want. I had my daughter under hypnosis, so it's a really powerful thing. So this is how you get hypnotized. You look up like that as if you're looking into your eyebrows. You keep your eyeballs up and you close the lids down. I want you to just practice. Pretend you're trying to look into your very own forehead. So roll your eyes up. Keeping your eyeballs up, close the lids down. So practice until you can do it. It's a question of, normally when people close their eyes, they look down and shut the eyes. But you're going to look up. Keep the eyeballs up, close the lids down. That's how you go into hypnosis. It takes you straight into an alpha brainwave where you are highly suggestible and receptive. Because if you can do that, going into hypnosis will be a dream. Have we all done that? Okay, so now we're going to do it for real. Make sure your phone is switched off, by the way, very important. Make yourself comfortable. Roll up your eyes, just look up. So if you're trying to look into your very own eyebrows, breathe in, breathe out, keep your eyeballs up the whole time, and again, breathe in. Every time you blink, deep, powerful, healing hypnosis is coming upon you. Breathe out, and just one more time, breathe in, keep your eyeballs up, keeping your eyeballs up. As you exhale, close your eyelids right down, all the way down. That's perfect. Just close your eyelids down. Forget all about the position of your eyes. I want you to drop your chin. So you get that very same looking down feeling that you might get as you look over a balcony or look down a flight of stairs. You are looking down 10 steps. You're moving on to step 10 right now as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 9 and you can see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each step. As you move down, drift down, travel down to an even deeper level, you're taking step 8 and 7. You are going deeper. With every sound you hear as you take step 6, the sound of your breathing is taking you deeper as you take step 5. The sound of your heartbeat is taking you deeper. You're taking step 4. Going deeper into an awareness of yourself, you're taking step 3. As each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 2 and 1, just go deeper, deeper, deeper. And as you go deeper, I want you to go, hey mind, I am ready to go right back and find the blocks. I'm ready, I'm eager, I want you to take me back to any limiting beliefs so I can be free of them. And as you go deeper into an awareness of yourself, every day your brilliant mind is expanding towards wealth. Every day your mind, your brilliant mind, your genius mind is moving you towards wealth, moving you towards riches, moving you towards abundance. I want you to see it. In your mind's eye, see yourself with wealth. What does that look like for you? Do you have a beautiful home with gorgeous fabrics and beautiful food to eat? Do you have a wonderful car? Are you the kind of person that's using your wealth to do good things? You never really need to look at the cost of anything in a store. You can buy anything, but you know the value of money. And you're one of those people who loves to share your wealth, who likes to help people who are less fortunate. And because you feel so good about the good things you are doing with your wealth, you're attracting more wealth and more wealth because you feel so good about the wealth you have. And you feel so good about the good things, the person's school fees that you're paying, the people you're employing, the charities you're helping. Really use your imagination to see what that looks like, to have wealth, to share wealth, to have beautiful things, but to get true pleasure from knowing that you are doing good from the wealth you have. And as you see what that looks like, what does it feel like in your body? To be free of all that fear, all that stress about where the next paycheck is coming from. See what it feels like to be so calm. Feel what it feels like. I want you to really feel that feeling of abundance. You might go, well, I've never felt it before. It doesn't matter. You must make it familiar. Feel over and over again. Feel the feeling of abundance. Feel the feeling of wealth. Imagine what wealth feels like. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it feel like to be bountiful, to be secure, to be at ease because you have enough wealth to last a lifetime? What does that feel like? If you say, I haven't got a clue, it even feels weird. Well, that's a good reason to stay here until you can make it familiar. Remember, your mind is going to move towards what is familiar while it moves away from what is unfamiliar. Your job is to make the feelings of wealth familiar, comfortable, known, instead of unfamiliar, uncomfortable, unknown. So feel it and see it. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it feel like to help out friends, to help out family, to buy your parents a house, to take everyone out to dinner, to pay for someone to go on holiday? What does that feel like for you? What does it feel like to pay the vet's bills for someone in your community who can't afford them? What does that feel like?
What does it smell like? We talk about the smell of money. So imagine smelling and going, oh, I love this smell. I love the smell of money. You see, we can say, I love my baby. My baby smells so nice. I love my partner. I love the smell of their skin. I love the smell of my house. I light vanilla candles. I love the smell of fresh sheets. I love the smell of winter, or the coconut smell that reminds me of summer. But why can't you love the smell of money? Again, it's because you think it's a dirty word. Imagine you can smell the money. And you feel comfortable with that. It's a nice smell, fresh, crisp notes that you're doing good things with. We talk about the smell of success, the taste of success. So let's look at those senses. What does it smell like, taste like? What does it taste like when you eat better food? What does it smell like when you can say, I can smell the money? And what does it sound like when you hear people saying, oh, I'm so happy to pay you. This is the best money I ever spent. I love your product so much. I would have paid more. Spending money with you is the best investment I ever made. It's the best money I ever spent. I would have paid more. What does it sound like? And what do you sound like when you say to people, this is the cost of working with me, investing with me, or investing in yourself? What does your voice sound like? Is it self-assured, strong, confident? When you're selling yourself to customers, to investors, notice how you're speaking. Your breathing is deep and steady from the diaphragm. Your voice is confident, full of strength. Your body language is perfect. Your energy level is perfect, and everything you have to say makes so much sense. And you stir people's emotion towards you, and they believe in you, they believe in your product. And you are outstanding at selling. You're really good at generating wealth. You live in a world of abundance. You have abundance thoughts. You have an abundant mindset. You live in a world of abundance. Your thoughts are abundant. Your mindset is abundant. Abundance is all around you. You are abundant. Your subconscious mind is always switched on. It is always on record, and your subconscious mind knows exactly how and where and why and when you ever got limiting beliefs about wealth, blocking thoughts about money. We're going to go back today and find out where you got those beliefs from, how they imprinted upon you, and then of course we're going to let go of them. I'm a great believer that you can't heal what you can't feel, and of course it's hard to fix what you don't understand, but understanding is power. So just before we begin, I want you to say to your mind, hey mind, I really want to understand this. I'm ready. I want that information. I know it's stored in my subconscious. Give it to me. I want you to remember that you can look at any scene, even a sad, painful one, even a traumatic one, with fascination. You can go, wow, look at that. That's what shaped me. And then you can change what shaped you. So let's do it now on the count of 5. Your brilliant genius mind is going back, right back to a scene, place, event, and time that is linked to where and how you got money blocks. On the count of 4, you are becoming years younger. On the count of 3, you're becoming smaller, lighter, shorter. On the count of 2 and 1, you are drifting back, traveling back, moving back, going back to a vivid, vital, crucial, significant scene that is the cause of your money blocks. Not trying at all. Just be there. As I click my fingers, it's rather like switching on a television set, switching on your laptop. The picture is warming up and there is a scene on the screen, and you are right in the middle of that scene. And as I ask you the next few questions, you immediately know how to answer them. This scene where you are now, is it daytime or nighttime? Are you inside or outside? Are you on your own? Anybody with you? And here's the only question that matters. In this scene where you are now, what are you doing, seeing, feeling? What are you experiencing? And I want you to stay in that scene. See what you saw, feel what you felt. As I click my fingers, your ears are open. You can even hear
exactly what you heard. So see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. I want you to look over, to look around, to look right through that scene. And as you look over and around and through that scene, I want you to understand, how did that scene affect you? What did you learn? What did you hear? How did that scene impact you? How did it affect you? Look at it with fascination. Let this be your mic drop moment, your aha moment, your light bulb moment. Stay in that scene, look over it, look around it, look right through it. And then just put it to one side. We're going to do this just 2 more times. Again, on the count of 5, you are going back to a vivid, vital, crucial, powerful scene again. You're becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter years. Months, weeks, days are peeling away from your body. You're drifting back to a vivid, vital, crucial, powerful scene, a significant scene that is all to do with what shaped you, formed you, imprinted you. Just be there. Younger, smaller, lighter, shorter, just be there right now. And again, it's rather like you switched on your laptop. The picture is filling up the screen and you're right in the middle of it. This scene where you are now, is it daytime or nighttime, inside or outside, on your own or with people? And here's the only question that matters. What are you doing, seeing, feeling? What are you experiencing? As I speak, you can see what you saw. You can feel what you felt as I click my fingers. Your ears are opening. Here it comes. 1, 2, and 3. You can even hear exactly what you heard then. Look over, look around, look through that scene. How did that scene leave you with limiting beliefs about money and wealth and abundance? Look over it, look around it, look through it. Look at it with fascination. I want you to go, wow, look at that. Of course, that scene is all to do with how I got these beliefs. Look at it for another minute. And then put it to one side. We're going to do this just 1 more time. On the count of 5, you are going back to the most vivid, vital, crucial, powerful, significant scene that is all linked to limiting money beliefs. Again, you are becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter. Years, months, weeks, days are peeling away from your body as you drift right back right now. Just be there. As I click my fingers, the scene is springing to mind. This scene in your mind, is it daytime or nighttime? Are you inside or outside? On your own or is somebody with you? And here's the only question that matters in this scene. What are you doing, seeing, feeling, experiencing? I want you to see exactly what you saw, feel what you felt, and here it comes. Your ears are opening on the count of 1, 2, 3. You can hear what you heard. And again, you are looking at that scene with fascination. The word cure comes from the word curiosity. You are curious about that scene. You're saying things like, wow, look at that scene. Of course that's where I learned that. Of course that's where I heard that. Of course that's where I formed that. Look over and around and through that scene with curiosity, with fascination, with tremendous adult insight. And I want you to imagine on your left hand you're holding 3 scenes, 3 DVDs, 3 snapshots. And in your right hand you're holding a snapshot of you today with some limiting, blocking beliefs about money, with some incorrect wealth wiring. And your mind is saying those 3 scenes in the past and others just like them are absolutely linked to what's going on now. So you're looking at the scenes in your left hand to understand how those scenes shaped you, how they influenced you, what they cost you. What did those scenes imprint onto you? How did those scenes shape you, mold you, influence you? How did they form you? Take a minute and really understand that. And then understand something else. It doesn't matter how they shaped you or formed you or influenced you or even what they imprinted upon you, because today you get to shape and form and influence differently. You get to imprint on yourself a different belief. I want you to go back to scene 1. I want you to say, well, that's not me anymore because, and I want you to finish that sentence. That's not me anymore because I'm not for, I don't live with those people, I thought my father was right, in fact he was wrong. You have to form your own argument. I can't do that for you. I can guide you, shape you, help you, but I want you to do it. So repeat after me. About scene 1, that's not me anymore because, and tell me, talk to the camera, tell me, talk to the screen, tell me why that isn't you. Talk to the screen and tell me why that's not you. Imagine I'm right in front of you. And let's go back to scene 2 and do the same thing. Repeat after me these exact words. That's not me anymore because. Complete that statement. Take as long as you like, as long as you need. Keep going. And finally, scene 3. I want you to really go back. I want you to go, that's not me anymore because. And tell me why that isn't you, can't be you, why you won't allow that to be you. So you can imagine a scene where you had to ask your father or mother for money. They go, we haven't got it, and if I give you this, we can't have that. And then you get tremendously guilty for asking for something. But the antidote is to say, well, that's not me anymore. I don't ask my father for money for candy. I don't ask my mother for money so I can take a bus. I don't have to ask anyone for money for lunch. I have my own money. So when you go back and say, that's not me anymore, because you are changing the imprint, changing the coding, changing the wiring. Stay with it for another few minutes and do it again. Put all the 3 scenes together and say, that is not me anymore because. Finish that sentence. And I want you to do one more thing. I want you to repeat word for word. Let's go. That cannot be me anymore. The rest of my wealthy, healthy life because. Finish that statement. And of course, long after this recording ends, you may want to take a notepad and write down more. Why isn't that you? Justify what isn't you. Explain why it isn't you. Because the truth is, when you're a little kid of 5 or 8 or 11 or even 13 or 14, you came to conclusions. You had to learn what you lived. And if you had parents saying that we can't afford it, don't be greedy, I want, never gets, if you have, someone else hasn't. If you have a parent like that, even with the best of intentions, oh, we can't afford it, don't ask, don't show me up by asking, never ask, we just haven't got the money. Then of course you learn to hold back, to believe you're never going to have what you want, is not available to you. But today, you get to change that belief, change the imprint. We're ready now to go on to step 3, which is wiring in, coding in, and firing in something completely new. So now I'm going to fill you up with new beliefs. And remember, the mind learns by repetition. When you're looking at a new belief, you can't be looking at an old one. The mind can't go into 2 lanes. It can't hold conflicting thoughts. While you're listening to new beliefs, new thoughts, you can't be focusing on the old. The mind doesn't work like that. Every thought you think is a blueprint. Impress upon yourself what it is that you require. Install in yourself what it is that you require. Instruct your mind like this. Hey mind, what I require for myself is. What I require for my life is. What I insist on is. And let's put an ending on that. I insist on generating phenomenal wealth. I insist on creating a life of huge abundance. I insist on attracting wealth and money and riches. I insist on it. And I insist on making sure others benefit. And as I grow my unique skill set and monetize it and become wealthy, I help others grow their unique skill set and monetize it and become wealthy. There is enough money on the planet to go round. There is plenty for you, plenty for the people around you. There is an abundance of wealth for you, and you're so happy to share it, to help others. to take another minute, and I want you to start and finish this sentence right now on the count of 1, 2, 3. What I insist on for myself is finish that sentence. What I am giving to myself is complete that sentence. What I require for myself, insist on for myself, and give to myself is complete that sentence. And now repeat after me. I am worthy of riches. I am deserving of wealth. I'm attracting phenomenal wealth, maintaining incredible wealth. So many people benefit from my incredible wealth, and I'm always grateful, always eager to share, to help, to encourage others. I see money as energy. Energy flows through me, it flows through me. Money flows to me like energy. I attract it, I keep it, I sustain it, I share it. And while you're really in the making this so familiar, while you're making abundance familiar, while you're making abundance known, while you're making abundance comfortable, that old stuff, let's just sway from side to side and erase, eradicate, eliminate, and end doubt. That doubt is shrinking, fading, disappearing. It is going, it is long gone. It is already out of your life. It is so far behind you. You focus on moving forwards. What you want wants you. What you are moving towards is moving towards you, a wealth mindset, an ability to generate money, an ability to manage money, to 10x your money. All of these things are coming to you, staying with you. And every day you take a minute to impress upon your mind what you require, to install in your mind what you insist on, to instruct your mind with your wealth requirements every day. You open out your hands and you wire in, fire in, code in that feeling of wealth. You can feel what it feels like. You can see what it looks like. You can hear what it sounds like. You can smell it, taste it, touch it. You have an ability to increase it. And anytime there's the slightest bit of doubt, you just move from side to side and you erase, eradicate, eliminate the old. So for the last few minutes, I want you to develop a certainty that money comes to you. It comes to you. It descends upon you. It stays with you. Money comes to you and it stays with you. It is always there. It's always in your life. You trust it. You have a beautiful relationship with it. You take it everywhere you go. Money shows up because you like it and it likes you. Money shows up and stays with you because you have a beautiful relationship with it. Money comes into your life because you are the certainty that you need. So just take a few minutes, just go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper. Now is the time to add any words, any phrases you wish. You might say, I'm a massively financially successful woman. You might be saying, I'm an incredibly successful, financially successful man. I work for myself and I'm the best boss. I'm promoting myself, giving myself a pay rise because I'm worth it. Just take the last few minutes and really take a look at what you want. Imagine you're looking at a blank computer screen. And this is the screen of what you want, and you know that what you want wants you. What you are moving towards is moving towards you. Feel it, sense it, embrace it, hold it. Feel that feeling of having huge piles of money in your hands, smelling that money, rolling around on that money, giving some to other people, doing such good things with it. Make it familiar, make it known, make it comfortable. And as you make a great relationship with money, familiar, known, and comfortable, of course, you have to make
an unknown, unfamiliar, uncomfortable relationship out of your life. You're going in the lane of abundance, wealth, riches, a beautiful, respectful relationship with money, where there is always more. You happily spend it, give some to others, invest it, because it always comes back. You are driving in the lane of wealth, abundance, flow. You're driving in the lane of riches, wealth, abundance, flow. And while you're in that lane, you cannot be in the other lane of not enough. You're driving in the enough lane. You have more than enough. You will always have more than enough, because you are more than enough. So with your eyes closed for the last 30 seconds, remember, no matter what is going on in the world with banks closing and issues coming up, what is certain is you have a beautiful relationship with money based on certainty, based on knowing with unshakable conviction that you have enough, and you're compounding it all the time. So just take another deep breath and just get ready to come back to your full awareness. This recording will never implode. You can switch the recording off and stay in this state of manifesting, attracting, wiring in, firing, encoding in abundance. Or you can open your eyes, come back into the room, and know that every time you play this recording, you play it a lot, you are amplifying, intensifying, manifesting, creating abundance, wealth, joy, ease, success, love, health. Because abundance means a lot of good things all the time. You have an abundant mindset. You attract abundant wealth now and always. Knowing it, feeling it, manifesting it, you can just slowly, calmly, easily, effortlessly come back into the room. Open up your eyes, take a deep breath whenever you play this recording alone at night. You can even drift off to a sleep. But your subconscious mind never sleeps. In your sleep, it programs you, motivates you, compels you, conditions you to attract wealth, to manifest wealth, to maintain wealth, to do good things with it. And that's what you're doing today and every day, because this recording is wiring, coding, firing that into your mind. And as you play this at home, your mind learns by repetition very quickly. This stops being something you do. It becomes absolutely who you are, and that's starting already right now.